Hi, and welcome to Eagle Radio International Los Angeles edition. We are your hosts, Ken Cruz,
Jacqueline Rackpan.
and we are very excited to be here with you on our first ever episode for Eagle Radio International here in Los Angeles. With that, let's just talk a little bit of ourselves, Jacqueline.
All right, a little bit about me. Well, my name's Jacqueline, and I'm Filipino. My hair is dark brown, and so are my eyes. How about you, Ken? A little bit about you.
Yeah, I'm two-thirds of those. Filipino, also black hair and dark brown eyes.
All right.
Yeah, with that, let's go over, just some of the things that we'll be going over in our show today. We'll start off with some.
First up is going to be local news. So a little bit more about LA for you guys who have not been here, and a little bit more for you guys who have been here. And then what's next after that, Ken?
Yeah, we have an exclusive interview with Mercito Gesta in our segment, Who Are the People in Our Neighborhood?
Also in that same segment, we have another interview, and it's going to be with Billy Burke from UFC Gym. And then after that, what's next?
Yeah, and then we have a very interesting segment called Simple Suppers. Nice cooking, and I think you're going to love that one.
But I think our listeners are gonna love this next one more. It's gonna be from my co-host here, Ken, and it's Cruising LA. He's gonna take us cruising in LA, and where that destination is, it's gonna be a special one. And after that, Ken,
I would not be excited about that.
I am.
Now, after that, we have iHeart Music, and this one will focus on music festivals, and we'll also have a special guest for that.
And after that, we talk about music festivals. We're also gonna have some live music for you guys. So hopefully you'll enjoy that one as well.
Awesome. So looking forward to a great show today.
Yes.
So let's get straight into our local news.
All right, so first up in our local news, but before I get into that, let me ask you a question. Quick question, Ken. Do you like falafels? Have you had falafels?
Honestly, I don't like them. I've given them a try a couple times. The texture and the taste don't really add up.
All right. Well, you know what? I've never had falafel, so I was doing a little bit of research, get into Google there, and then it took me to Woodland Hills and to this new place called the Falafel Bar. So the Falafel Bar is actually owned by a lady named Ayala Shlomo. It's actually a family-run business. So she runs she does the cooking. Her husband does the front stuff. And for people like Ken who don't really like falafels, there's actually other things that you can look forward to
like
there.
What?
Well, you know what? Let's start off with appetizers. You can have salads. You have a whole wide array of vegetables, right?
Awesome.
More vegetables, because falafels are actually just golf-sized orbs of mix of vegetables, and then you get more vegetables, Ken.
Wow. That sounds like a great appetizing dish.
Hey, but you know what? Not just that. I mean, do you prefer meat more than vegetables?
I would say so, 150%.
Well, we have some beef kebabs there as well, and I'm pretty sure other great things.
I think I'd go for that. Just for us, for the listeners who don't know what a falafel looks like, I would say it looks like a savory donut, because it's also fried.
A donut hole?
Yeah, donut hole. Yeah, that's right. It's like a golf ball donut hole that's salty.
Well, you know what? I'll still give it a try, and then I'll give you my rating, Ken.
Awesome. Good to hear. What's next, Jacqueline?
All right. So now that we're done with that, a little tidbit about food. Now let's go on to some business stuff. So here in the United States, we have a bank chain. It's called Wells Fargo, probably comparable to the Philippines with the Bank of the Philippines. Anyway, these two technology giants you might know. So Apple and Google, and for you guys who own Apple iPhones or Android phones, you've probably used Apple Pay.
I have Samsung Pay.
Okay, or if you have an Android, just like Ken here, he has a Samsung Pay. So Wells Fargo, this big bank chain, actually wants a little bit of that action. They're also starting up with their new mobile wallet service. So I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that because I'm a longtime customer of Wells Fargo. Actually, how about you, Ken?
I am also. So right now for Samsung Pay, my credit cards and all my other cards are linked into it. So instead of taking out my wallet, my huge wallet, and just, kind of looking, taking a long time in line, I just take out my phone, swipe up, and there is Samsung Pay, and I'm ready. So I'm very excited that Wells Fargo will have their own version of this, actually.
So there you go. You can buy stuff using your smartphones. And, in this day and age, everything you can do with your smartphone.
We are really in the future.
Yes. All right. What's up next, Ken?
Speaking of future, we have here in our sports news, just 4 months after giving the Rams the green light to return to Los Angeles, NFL has blessed LA with the 55th Super Bowl, which will be at year 2021.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as the sport and NFL, it's football. We're not talking, like football, right? So the ball is actually shaped like an
eye.
like an eye, leather still, yes. And we're very excited to have the Rams back here. They left many years ago, so just the fact that Los Angeles now has a football team once again. We have two everything, actually. We have two basketball teams, two baseball teams, we have one soccer team. We have two hockey teams. Those of you in the Philippines, you guys know the Lakers, of course. But, just the fact that we have a football team now, that is huge for our city, and we have Super Bowl coming. Right. I am very excited. And by the way, I know Los Angeles is still working on getting the Olympics.
Oh, good.
Yeah, for
wow.
2024. So
2024.
So, I mean, if we're able to have the Olympics here, you can only imagine the traffic, right? It might just be like the Philippines. No. But in other news, we have found out today that UCLA was awarded the Under Armour contract for $280 million, which is the biggest in NCAA history. What does that mean? UCLA had the contract with Adidas before, but now this Under Armour contract is huge news for Under Armour because UCLA is predominantly has a lot of Asian students, right? Nike is huge in the Asian market, and I think that's where Under Armour is looking to go, to get into the Asian market and to progress there so that they obviously can make more business, right? So with that, that wraps up our local news.
Yes, that wraps up our local news. Thank you guys for listening so far. So we'll be right back after this short station break.